Two-step in family. What's the word? John Gomez coming to you live and direct on YouTube tape delay here in Georgetown, Texas, outside of Georgetown Independent School District offices here. Some of y'all might recognize this building as a filming location for the movie Dazed and Confused. As promised, I'm going to go on a little bike ride and we're going to show y'all some parking options here in town. Right now I'm on University Avenue / State Highway 29 here in Georgetown. Right up here is Ash Street. And here's some of the first parking that we're going to look at is here on Ash Street. Some of this first parking that you're going to see is going to be reserved parking. Some of it's going to be handicapped and visitor parking for the district offices here. Please do not park there. Also, please excuse my noisy brakes on this bicycle. So those you're going to want to pass up. But a little further down here, we actually have some on-street parking. And that on-street parking should be available this weekend for two-step in. Excuse the wind. Going to try to make this video as quick as possible. So here's kind of where we have some on-street parking. A lot of folks from the neighborhood use this parking just kind of as their parking. But yeah, this should be available. If any of this is signed off, blocked off, any of that stuff, please don't park here. But if it's open for parking, I have confirmed with the city manager that any parking that isn't specifically marked as no parking will be available to park. You can see some other vehicles parked on that side of the block. That parking is available as well. Right now we're on Ash and 9th here in downtown Georgetown, the historic district of Georgetown. We're going to go ahead and go down 9th. See Ash and 9th. We're going to go down 9th. You can see a lot of this is kind of signed off, no parking, some of this stuff. So again, this right here, these specific options right here are going to be options where you're not going to want to park. But as we get a little bit closer to the historic courthouse, then there will be more options to park. And I know we see some people parked where we got these no parking signs. Again, I wouldn't risk it if I was you. Some folks do, but I wouldn't. But again, some of this says Friday through Sunday, no parking. So I think that signage is already put up for the weekend. So a lot of this that I'm biking by right now, not available for parking. But right here at the intersection of 9th and Church, or 9th and Main, just one intersection up, we've got this big parking lot right here. And people are in and out of this parking lot all day. Downtown Georgetown has people come in for the food and beverage establishments. But yeah, a lot of parking there that should be available. And now we're kind of here to what is kind of right off the square. Again, we got a lot of parking here. It's the evening time, so a lot of this is taken up right now just because downtown Georgetown's a hot spot. Bicycle on the sidewalk, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. So again, don't be intimidated by a lot of the parking that you see taken up already in this video. It's the evening time down here on the square. So this is the downtown square. This is the courthouse, the historic courthouse, all four sides of this block. And then we've got a bunch of Victorian architecture all surrounding the square. Different shops, bars, restaurants. This is a really good place to get a bite to eat before you go to the festival. Right here, we're on Austin Ave now, Austin Ave and 8th. Austin Ave down this way, about a mile walk will take you down to the festival. So again, any of the parking that's right here off the square, right here off the historic courthouse, any of this on-street parking, again, it's the evening time, so a lot of this is taken up right now, but that should be available for y'all to park. Again, I confirmed this on the phone with the city manager a few weeks ago. So now we're on 8th. We're going to be moving a little bit away from the square here, over to the library and a few other parking lots that I'm going to show before cutting this video. Again, I apologize about the squeaky brakes. We're going to do a rolling stop here. Sorry, any law enforcement that sees this. Please don't prosecute me. But right here is the Georgetown Public Library, and right across the street we've got a lot of parking. You really can't see it on the video right now, but there is a lot of parking available in these two parking lots. Again, it's the evening time down here, so a lot of this parking is taken just because downtown Georgetown is very, very popular. But don't get intimidated by that. If you're driving in, if you need parking, you're looking for some cheap or free parking, come check this out. We're now on, I think 7th and Forest. And I'm going to bike up here a little bit. Just kind of back up towards the square. Kind of in the distance, you might be able to see that spire right up there. That's a restaurant. Juliet Italian Kitchen. Eat there if you got a chance. Right here, we got a bunch of parking right here. A lot of this is taken right there just because it's Monday through Friday right now. It's a lot of people that work at the courthouse right here have taken that parking. And we're going to cut this video for round 2 because I'm coming up to some people working a saw on the road.